So this video is a continuation of the overcoming negativity video that I did recently. So some things that we want to keep in mind is that we want to identify where this negativity comes from, and it comes from different places, but it's really important for you to identify what is the root cause of your negativity. And it could be just being in a bad relationship, being in a bad marriage where you've been told over and over again just how you don't satisfy this person. It could be from feelings of inadequacy where you're feeling worthless or feeling like you have not reached your life goals, and you're kind of comparing yourself to your peers and looking at where they are in life and looking at where you are in life. So you've kind of done a comparison that left you with the feeling of worthlessness or just inadequacy. And some other things that negativity come from, it could be just from intergenerational things where you grew up in a family that was negative, where they talk negative, the behavior was negative, just a lot of issues that's going on, you know, kind of from a dysfunctional family. So it's something that you could have been born into, and now you've taken that into your adulthood and probably into your own family. So you want to check in and really just kind of see where that negativity is coming from so that you can be on your process of healing from it. So another thing that negativity could come from is our past traumas. So that could be emotional abuse that we've experienced, physical abuse, sexual abuse, where have you. So if that's something that you've experienced in your past and you've carried that hurt and carried that pain all those years from your childhood into your adult life, that's a long, hard process that's going to take a lot of healing. So you want to check in with yourself, check in with your feelings, because that could be where a lot of that negativity is coming from. One thing personally that I dealt with was identity issues, which could be hard to believe for some people. So I had identity issues because I didn't know my father growing up. I didn't meet him until later on in life. So throughout my childhood years, throughout my adolescent years, throughout my young adult life, I had identity issues because I really didn't know who I was, and it was difficult for me to tell other people who I was because I didn't know who I was. I had to figure out who I was along the way, and so that was a difficult process for me. And the people that knew me, or my friends that grew up with me through my childhood up until this point, they know how difficult that was for me because they had to actually talk me through that. So what I want to say to you is identify where your negativity is coming from. It can come from many, many places, and you have to be the one to decide what's keeping you in a negative state, because whatever that is that's keeping you there is hindering you from reaching your life goals. So you need to sit down, have a serious conversation with self, and point out some things about self that you don't like so that you can start healing from those things. And when you start healing from those things, those past hurt, those past traumas, you can start living out the life that you desire for yourself. No more excuses, no more reasons why you can't do this and you can't do that. Just put a stop to it right now. Figure out what your issue has been, come up with a plan, get help if you need it, professional help, so that you can start healing and so that you can start being happy and being full of joy and watching everybody else that's enjoying life. You can be one of those people too, but you need to figure out what's holding you down. What's that dead weight that's holding you down where you can't progress in life? Deal with it. Be honest about it and move forward in life so that you can be a positive person and so that you can start walking in your purpose. So that's the message that I have for you today. Figure out where your negativity comes from.